So we're just about right. Light on for the first. Starter in position. The light is on and the gates open and away they go. And Virtuous Miss out in the centre with Captain George begin well to the point. The inside jumped nicely. And so did Brahmavi Rue. Boy, latest Bentley a little bit deeper from Miracoli. And First Crusade wasn't the best to go. He's out the back. So Sonia Wiseman takes Virtuous Miss to the lead. And there wasn't a lot of pressure to report early. Captain George, the favourite, sits up second. Latest Bentley's moving up 3 deep. And to the points right behind the leaders, but just getting on the steel a touch. Brahmavi Rue, boy, First Crusade deeper out, and right there in the bunch too, Miracoli. So off the back, working towards the 700 metre mark, and Virtuous Miss 3/4 to Captain George. Make that a half a length off the back. Latest Bentley's third out 3 deep. First Crusade to the points right behind him, and then Miracoli down the side, a half a length back to Brahmavi Rue, boy. Virtuous Miss, Captain George together down the side. Latest Bentley 3 out to the points right behind him, but needs a runner gap. Then First Crusade, Brahmavi Rue, boy, and Miracoli. Virtuous Miss at the top of the straight. 300 to go, the leader. Captain George to the points, ducking back to the inside, and then latest Bentley behind those as they really flatten for the run in. It's Virtuous Miss, Captain George to the points, just trying to get there on the inside. It's Captain George, Virtuous Miss to the point, Virtuous Miss to the point, coming away to the point, put the head in front, to the point, wins it ahead on the line to Virtuous Miss. Third will be Captain George, and then Miracoli, latest Bentley, Brahmavi Rue, boy, and First Crusade the last one home, and it's to the point. Chloe Baxter. Paul Shires getting the first winner on today's card. Didn't look like it was going to get there at about the 100 metre mark. Virtuous Miss, Captain George were putting in, but she's had to stay to the inside on the winner, and he's been able just to stay there in a real bobbing go. We'll get the money here in race number 1 in a pretty tight go. First Crusade a bit tardy out of the gates. And Miracoli, but it was a driving finish. And in a close go, it should get the run here. Gate 1 certainly helped. It did over-race a little bit in the early part. There was not a lot of pressure on. And Shires was just getting a little bit on the steel, but being the senior rider, he was able to conserve energy. And in the drive, we'll get it number 3, to the point. In 1:15.24, there will be a presentation after the race. By the looks of things here, number 3 to the point first. Standing by for the minor numbers here, Virtuous Miss sticking on well. 1:15.24 the time. 6 gets second, Virtuous Miss. And it looks like the favourite 4 will get the third, Captain George. The winner is a 4-year-old bay gelding, Ballpoint, a little bit of class for Chloe Baxter, Charlie Sant and Mavenwy Baker. Trained by Chloe Baxter and ridden by Paul Shires. Second goes to 6, Virtuous Miss, a 5-year-old bay mare, Headwater Chesty for Tom Logan, Sonia Wiseman. And third goes to 4, Captain George, a 4-year-old bay or brown gelding, Vancouver, Catasam for Gary Clark, Jared Todd. Fourth going to 7, latest Bentley, 3647. And the winner will return shortly. First Crusade was a bit tardy out of the gates. And we stand by for that 5th number to be confirmed. Number 3 to the point. 23.46 the last 400. 11.24 the last 200. 5th going to 2, and that was Brahmavi Rue, boy. So standing by for the winners to come back here. Number 3 to the point. That's start 17 now. He's had 4 wins. In fact, he's had all his 4 wins here at Fanny Bay. And he's been good over the journey here for the stable. Went on a bit of a longer prep during the early part of autumn. Freshened up for Carnival, and that was a good result today for Connections. He's about to return. That'll take his prize money up towards the $80,000 mark, and Paul Shires at his very, very best getting home here on To the Point. He's about to return. Put your hands together, folks. The winner of the first year, number 3 to the point, the first winner on Asian Unite Food Services Chief Minister's Cup Day. I'll just go to the umpire.